Just your thoughts?
Sorry, let me just send this one. Okay. I thought that for the first 6 rounds, I thought it was a good fight, and then it got a bit ugly, and Lawrence had to almost like revert to type a little bit to win. I thought he was a little bit sloppy, fell in a little bit too much, got a little bit tired towards the back end, but I think that he needed that. You know, he needed good rounds against an elite cruiserweight, because it's probably what's been lacking. The last few performances, it hasn't gone deep into the fight, and he's looked really good and brutal. But I feel like the back end, he didn't survive, but he got clumsy and used his attributes, which is his strength on the inside, to lock Cieslak up and beat him convincingly. And I thought Cieslak was very tough. You know, he was hurt badly in the first round and 5th round. I think he fractured a couple of ribs as well along the way. But you know, it was a good learning experience for Lawrence.
How important are fights like this? He's going to move up to heavyweight at some point. He's also Briedis was here, so that unification
yeah,
clash.
I think that sometimes the fans don't like to see the back end of, you know, particularly those last sort of five rounds. But you've got to be in the ring, and you've got to be in situations with elite guys like that to be able to fight and beat the guys like Mairis, Briedis and guys at that level. He came in too heavy really to camp, and I think he probably lost a little bit too much weight. I think he struggled in the last few rounds of that fight, and it's inevitable that he's going to move to heavyweight, because he's probably going to end up being 16, 17 stone up at heavyweight. But I just believe he can unify, and I think he can beat the other cruiserweights, and hopefully Mairis Briedis can be one of those guys.
I'm looking online, and a lot of people are talking about that ring walk. Anthony Joshua, Izzy Adesanya, that's big.
Yeah.
Big for his profile.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously he's managed by AJ, and I think that it was. I think that Lawrence, you know, sometimes he gets a little bit of unfair criticism coming through, but the fans are quite, so brutal. They're quite vocal, and for many fights in his early part of his career, particularly the Matty Askin fight and the Chamberlain fight, he was out of his depth. So he uses his attributes to win fights. And tonight, after not doing that for 3 or 4 fights, he just had to do it in the back end, because Cieslak was very dangerous. He didn't stop trying. He was quite dirty. They both were, and it was a very physical fight.